I first saw it when I was walking home from school one day. It was sitting on the sidewalk, just watching me. It was a black cat with long, silky fur and piercing green eyes. I didn't think much of it at the time. I just figured it was someone's pet that had gotten lost. But then I started seeing it more and more often. It would always be there, just watching me. I started to get scared. I would walk home a different way, hoping to avoid the cat. But it always seemed to find me. One night, I was sleeping when I heard a noise outside my window. I got up and looked, and there was the cat. It was staring at me with those green eyes. I screamed and ran to my parents' room. They didn't believe me at first, but then they saw the cat too. We called the animal shelter, but they said they couldn't do anything. The cat wasn't doing anything wrong. So the cat stayed. It continued to watch me day and night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was terrified. One day, I couldn't take it anymore. I ran away from home. I didn't know where I was going, but I just had to get away from the cat. I traveled for days, sleeping in parks and eating whatever I could find. I was exhausted and scared, but I kept going. Finally, I came to a small town. I was about to give up when I saw a sign for a homeless shelter. I went inside and asked for help. The people at the shelter were kind and understanding. They gave me food and a place to sleep. I started to feel safe again. I stayed at the shelter for a few weeks, and during that time, I never saw the cat again. I don't know if it followed me to the shelter and then gave up, or if it just lost interest in me. But I'm grateful that I'm finally free of it. I've been living in the town ever since, and I haven't seen the cat once. I'm not sure if it's gone for good, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm never going back to that house. I still don't know what the cat wanted from me. Maybe it was just a lost cat, or maybe it was something more sinister. But I'm not going to let it ruin my life anymore. I'm going to move on and live my life to the fullest.